What's happening, guys? Finally got to sit down with the busiest man in East London in motocross, Shane Rutherford from Wethered Garage. He's been so crazy this week with track prep, with everything else that goes on around here. But dude, what is it actually like getting ready for a race? Just one single race out of the Wethered series.
Wow. Okay, so this week, I mean, you spent a week with us, and you kind of got a feel for what actually happens around here and how it, everything comes together and how much work there is. We've had a lot of rain in our area in the last little while, and our track's been closed for probably the better part of 4 or 5 weeks because of the rain.
Yeah.
Now you saw the holes in the backs of the jumps. So the 4x4 tractor, we could have literally put it inside one of the holes on the jumps. It was so big.
Could have used it as a home.
Yeah, exactly. So we've had a bit of an extraordinary week, I would say. Starting last week, Thursday, Friday, where we started fixing the bulldozer because our bulldozer's been out of commission since the national that we had last year. The steering clutches broke, and obviously running a track, you don't make money. You put money in, so saving up bucks to try and buy the parts and stuff has been a bit of a mission. It's literally taken us a year.
Yeah, so more riders that come to the track, we've been to quite a few tracks, Dwayne and myself, and Joburg, and we look at your track and what you've built here, dude, like blood, sweat and tears, that everything that you put into here, in my opinion, this is the best track for, as you've also said, beginner to pro in South Africa.
Yeah, that's safe. And that's kind of what we've tried to achieve with everything. Good flow. Obviously, our soil is probably, I would say that, my personal experience, I would say that our soil is probably the best in the country.
Yeah.
But I've always had a vision in mind where whether you're a beginner guy or a pro guy, you can come and have fun, and everything's safe and
you don't break your bike.
Yeah, I want the guys to come back to the track. I don't want to come and I don't want to put silly jumps into the track where it's do or die, and a beginner guy comes and they're a little bit brave and end up breaking a leg or an arm or something, and they don't come back to the track next weekend.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you had the race yesterday, and I mean it's almost 11 o'clock in the morning, and the guys are back. They enjoy the track that much that they just want to ride it again the next day. Yeah.
And we do get a lot of repeat business in that sense,
Yeah.
But going back to the prep, so obviously extraordinary circumstances this last week. We had to build the bulldozer, which is heavy work, So that took us the better part of 3 days, I would say. We worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, building the dozer.
Yeah.
And then we had a bit of rain on Monday, so we didn't get a full day in there, with the track prep. But pretty much Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I sat on the bulldozer the whole week, trying to fix all of the rain ruts and the holes in the track, just to kind of get the whole thing together for the race on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, you were on that thing from 9 o'clock in the morning. No, actually earlier.
Yeah, I think it was up at 7, 8 o'clock on Sundays, and then finished when the sun goes down.
Yeah, like 6 o'clock. You're waddling off the track.
Yeah, see that bulldozer kills my knees, dude. It's bad. But I think I've got more reason. Yes, that was it. That was
close.
That was almost death.
Yeah.
See, that's what we're saying. You rolled away.
Yeah. Finally made it. Wouldn't have done it anywhere else, but yeah.
Yeah, but I was going to say now, I think I've, with what we're doing here, I've got a little bit more motivation than anybody else, to make it work.
Also the passion that's behind it.
Yeah, and that it's obviously motocross and motorbikes and dirt bikes in itself have been in my blood since I was a kid, but...
that gateway drug.
Yeah, well, that's why we got the gateway drug, yeah. But, with I don't want to go too deep into it, but with my brother getting cancer and we wanted a change in our lives, and we wanted to do something that we loved. And the bikes have always been something that we loved, and obviously I lost my brother in the process of trying to get this place going and finding funding and and all of those challenges that I had in the beginning.
Yeah.
And
So it's not really like a passion project. It's a heritage that you're trying to create with the Rutherford name.
yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
You could say that. But
Yeah.
I mean, it is very much passion at the end of the day. You know, it all boils down to wanting to wake up in the morning and love what you're doing.
That's
you know,
it.
and that's literally what it's about. And
And
I think for a lot of guys that are living in big cities and that sort of stuff. I mean, I'm obviously out of the big city lifestyle now, but a lot of those dudes aspire to live the way that I'm living at the moment.
No,
I mean, obviously it comes with its challenges. Money is definitely one of them. You don't make money in what we're doing.
Machines breaking.
Yes, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, there's some days that you just want to flipping have a little meltdown.
Yeah.
But we get up and every day and we try our best and we're making it work, and that's the
end game.
the end game. Yeah.
Keep your life happy.
Also, I've got some really supportive friends. You being one of them. My mates in the UK, Ash Kane. Like, I've got some super supportive guys around me.
I mean, even
obviously my family and all of that,
Yeah.
you know, excluded. But dude, like without all of those really rad people, I think I would have thrown in the towel a long time ago. And
No, I wouldn't have let you, bro. Would have dragged you out of the mud, put you back on your pedestal and gone, carry on.
Dude, it's been the longest 5 years of my life. I'm not gonna lie. But it's very cool. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, it's just the beginning, you know. You say 5 years, I mean, that's just like the start.
Yeah.
And, you know, you say like the track's passion and everything. You step outside of the track and, you know, you're also really passionate about helmet painting.
Yeah.
And
Well, art in general. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
art in
was
general,
my thing,
yeah. You know, out of everyone, like all the guys that I see that do helmet painting, I would definitely put you at like, just as it is my opinion, like #1. Like I love
what
you
we're
paint.
doing. It's very cool. Yeah.
Like you're very meticulous about the detail. Like you know what you're doing with it, and you're passionate about it, and you're passionate about giving someone the best for them.
Yeah. Obviously, in as much as there's been challenges at the motocross track, there's obviously been challenges with the paint stuff as well. I mean, I didn't have any money to put into fancy paint studios to keep things, you know, nice and neat and clean in the beginning or anything like that. So I started, you know, working in a dusty garage, and I've really like tried to make what I have work for me the best way that I can.
Yeah.
And I've disappointed some people along the way. I'm sure everybody has, you know, somewhere along the line. But like we said earlier on, we wake up every day to strive for the best, and
That's it.
and you know, learn from our mistakes and just put out quality products at the end of it, you know. We're trying. It's working.
Yeah. I mean, you don't even need to try, dude. It's like second nature to you. You know, like when you got your helmet that you even painted out yourself.
Yeah. This Phoenix one, I brought it just to show off a little bit. You know, Phoenix rising from the flames. So we're trying to do exactly that, rise from the flames. You know.
But I mean, if you look at like the detail on that, I mean, that's a labor of love. That's passion. That is a Rutherford helmet. That is a Wethered Garage helmet.
It's hand done, you know. So all hand painted and hand striped and all of that sort of stuff, which is pretty cool.
Which you don't really see much often anymore.
No, a lot of the stuff is, you know, vinyl stickers underneath the clear, you know, that type of stuff, especially the, what would you call it, the more
in out quick.
Yeah, factory sort of orientated stuff, you know. But we're achieving what we're setting out, or what we set out to achieve, which is cool. Yeah, it's rad.
You don't wake up every morning looking worn and weathered, eh?
I am fucking worn and weathered. Jeez, like,
oh no.
Yeah, since COVID, and I hate COVID. Like anybody that speaks to me about it, I hate it completely. Disagree with everything that went on in the world, but there are obviously things that are happening around the world that are taking or putting people under strain, you know, and the lockdowns and that sort of story have been one of them. I mean, we couldn't, as a venue and as a business, we couldn't trade
Just
for
function,
almost a
yeah.
year. You know, like
Yeah.
I couldn't have people at the track. I couldn't do events. I couldn't do anything without, you know, somebody saying something or, you know, making cuck. So we've had to make some changes to our business. The whole project has changed completely.
But your end goal is still the same.
Yeah. I mean,
the
it's
thing,
just
you
going to
always-
take us a little bit longer to get there. You know, that's kind of what it is.
But
But
enjoy the ride.
like I said earlier on, I've had some really cool guys like step up and help me, and without those dudes, like, we wouldn't be where we are. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. It's good that you have the support as well, because as a community, it's always what you want. It's not even, I wouldn't even say it's what you want. It's just how it is. Everyone comes together, everyone's family, you know, everyone wants to just see you get better and succeed, and you want that for the next person.
100%.
You know,
Yeah.
and I mean, you look at like how you had 49 entries at the race yesterday.
Yeah, which is decent for our area. You know.
Yeah.
I think. You know, 2021 coming out of the lockdowns and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
We were really doing, you know, well with pulling riders in. I think our best race in that year, we got about 85 to the track,
Sure.
which for our area is awesome.
Amazing,
you know,
yeah.
I mean, if you look back at the history of the sport, you know, at the other tracks, they're getting like 25 to 40 riders, you know, maximum.
Yeah.
So for us, that was definitely a feather in our cap. You know,
Yeah.
it
And
showed
you're
that we
striving
were
to
doing
just-
the right things.
Yeah.
But then going into the next year, I made a few mistakes. I thought, you know, that maybe the riders would want more racing, so we added a few more events and we brought in another track and we tried to grow our little series. And I think that kind of put us back a bit because it started getting too expensive.
Yeah.
And so this year we've gone back a bit,
Back
and
to
we've
basics,
back
as
to the
I said,
basics.
yeah.
We've cut down the amount of racing and rather having fewer races through the year, but quality races. You know, more effort put into track preps and, you know, that type of thing to try and get the riders back, and that seems to be working again. We've also kept our pricing really low.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, you do what everyone else does for you. You support the riders. You try and help them as much as you can. I mean,
I've been trying to get the brands to kind of see the same
mentality.
get the same mentality or see the same outlook as I do. You know, trying to get them, instead of sponsoring, you know, cash money to the events and that sort of story, which would generally go to, you know, helping with track preps and stuff, rather give me, you know, or give the series product. And then that product is obviously given back to the riders, and it helps them at the end of the day.
Just give back to the sports, you know. It's like
makes things cheaper for the guys in the long run, you know.
I mean, even with like track owners, like if you're gonna have an event, help the owner. Like, you know, just the event organizers go, here's a bit of cash, get the track sorted. You know, at least just cover the prep. You know.
Yeah, I mean, they all see it differently, I think, because it's a business.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different. It's not like we're running a committee.
No.
Where there's 20 guys that sort of pull together, and, you know, each guy's got his own separate responsibility or whatever. Here at this place, it's me, you know, and the buck stops with me. And I've had to take responsibility for a lot of shit. Like, it's very difficult. Like,
but that's what makes the reward of everything when it succeeds so much better.
Yeah, and when you see the guys coming to the track and enjoying it, you know. That ultimately is what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you want. Yeah.
The fruits of our labor.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, let me not keep you too much longer. I can see you want to go ride. You haven't ridden all.
I haven't ridden in weeks.
Yeah. So go and enjoy your own track.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
But thank you for sitting down with us. I know you are extremely busy.
Dude, it was really awesome to have you guys here, you and Dwayne. Like,
thank you for having us.
I'm stoked that you got to spend some time with us and see, you know, how the whole thing works. And I'm sad that you didn't get to spend some more time in the paint shop with us. But obviously, when we're prepping, you know, that kind of, it's a very fine line. You know, we've got to.
It's either you sort this out, you sort that out. But we'll be back, because your next event is
2 months time, I think.
Yeah,
So,
and then you've got Throttle Day as well coming up later.
And Throttle Day is a really cool event.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to if anybody of you know watching, if you want to come down and experience a cool day, Throttle Day is definitely it.
And ride at the best track in South Africa.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it.
So just a little bit on Throttle Day. It's a crossover event, so it's motocross and a little bit of off-road or enduro.
Okay.
All runs on our farm, and you're able to. There's no racing on the day or anything. It's just a day in the dirt.
Yeah.
It's South Africa's probably going to be South Africa's day in the dirt.
Yeah.
Come and have some fun. Try the motocross track if you've never ridden motocross. Try enduro if you've never ridden enduro. And
just have a good time.
Just have a good time.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Yeah,
Music, and we'll have some refreshments, adult
those
refreshments.
Burgers by the Grease Kitchen
yes.
are so good.
Yeah, they are amazing.
I think that besides the track, that's what's going to bring me back.
Yeah.
To keep this thing going.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get all of those things going again in the coming months, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
As we've got to try and get some more feet into this place and you know, see if we can grow it a bit more.
But I think definitely Throttle Day for everyone that wants to come through. We'll be adding links down into the description.
Yeah.
So you can follow Wetherd Mx, Wethered Garage, keep up to date with everything, and just see a few videos as well. So Jaden's also going to be posting some stuff.
Yeah.
There's helmets, tracks, everything, and just keep an eye on the best track in South Africa. And come and actually ride it. You won't be disappointed
and
at
remember,
all.
it's not just a track. We're a venue.
Yes.
We're a paint shop. We're a design shop. We do a lot of stuff there. It's
all in all in-house.
yeah, we just live and breathe motocross and dirt bikes.
Yeah. Alright, boy.
Cool, Shelly. Thanks, boy. That was awesome.
Enjoy your ride.
Yeah.